how much you should spend on Google Ads to get phone calls to your business. It's a question many service businesses ask. In this video, I'll show you exactly how much it costs to generate phone calls with Google Ads and how much you can expect to spend if you want to generate high quality phone calls. So let's get started. So guys, we're in our Google Ads dashboard and how much you should spend on Google Ads to generate phone calls. First of all, let's start with the question, how many phone calls you want per day? Do you want 3 phone calls per day, 5 phone calls per day, 10 phone calls per day? Depending on that, we can calculate how many clicks you need to generate per day. And after that, we need to calculate the average cost per click of those clicks. And we can calculate the total budget you need per day. So let me show you an example. Let's say you can get 20 clicks per day. And the conversion rate of those clicks can be the worst case 10%. Because if your conversion rate is less than 10%, there should be something wrong. And to generate phone calls, the lowest conversion rate should be 10%. And if your service is not that extremely expensive, like more than $5,000, it is absolutely normal to receive 20%, 25%, even 50% conversion rate. But if your conversion rate is less than 10%, then you must be doing something wrong. But here in this example, we can calculate the lowest conversion rate you can get, which is 10%. So if you're going to convert 10% of those visitors, it's going to be 2 phone calls. So from 20 clicks, you're generating 2 phone calls. So its conversion rate is 10%. If the conversion rate is 20%, you can receive 2 times more phone calls, which is 4 phone calls out of 20 clicks. And the conversion rates can be even higher, like 25% and sometimes even 50%, depending on the ad quality and the landing page quality. But if you're going to calculate the conversion rate as 10%, you can expect to get 2 phone calls. So how much does it cost to get 20 clicks per day? That's the question. In order to know that, we need to know cost per click. And then we can know how much does it cost to get 20 clicks per day. So for that, we need to go to Keyword Planner and identify the cost of each keyword in our industry. So let me go to my test account. And we can go to Tools, and under Planning, we should go to Keyword Planner and click on Discover New Keywords. And after that, you need to enter your keyword. And let's say we're going to choose towing service as an example. And you need to choose your specific location as well. We're using a countrywide targeting, and it should be a specific and smaller location. So we're going to click on that and remove United States. And let's say we're going to target New York. And after that, click on Get Results. A quick reminder, if you want my free video on how I doubled my phone calls using 2 key strategies in Google Ads, you can click the link in the description below and I'll send it to you right away. We're going to scroll down and remove this one. And as you can see, the cost per click can range from $1.90 up to $7. And this depends on several factors. It depends on the ad quality. It depends on landing page quality. Overall, it depends on your keyword relevance to your ads and landing pages. So the keyword relevancy is very important. So if you're going to go through these keywords, we can see that most of the keywords are $5 to $7 range. And let's say if you're going to bid $4, we're going to be eligible for most of the keywords. So as you can see, there is top of page bid high range and top of page bid low range. So let's say our cost per click is $4 if you're going to target those kind of keywords. So 20 clicks would cost around $80 if you're going to get 20 clicks per day. And here, if the conversion rate is 10%, each phone call is going to cost you $40. And if the conversion rate is 20%, each phone call is going to cost you 2 times less, which is $20. So let me copy that. It's going to be 2 times cheaper. And the cost per phone call is going to be $20. So as you can see, it depends on the conversion rate. The higher the conversion rate, the cheaper the phone call can be. And your daily budget to get 4 phone calls per day is going to be $80. And your daily budget to get 2 phone calls per day is going to be $80 as well. So 5 phone calls is going to cost you $200 per day because our conversion rate was 10%. And that means with 10% conversion rate, if you want to get 5 phone calls, you should be spending $200 per day. That's not the best scenario. If you want to get 5 phone calls, you can spend 2 times less with 20% conversion rate. So here you're gonna get 2 times more phone calls, and the cost per phone call is gonna be 2 times cheaper. And with 2 times less daily budget, you're gonna receive the same number of phone calls. And let's imagine we want to receive 10 phone calls per day. We're just gonna duplicate that one and change it to 10. The numbers are the same. We just need to multiply it by 10. So that means to receive 10 phone calls with the conversion rate of 10%, you need to spend $400 per day, which is very high. And with a 20% conversion rate, to get 10 phone calls, you should spend $200 per day. And the cost per phone call is around $20. This is much better. And if you increase the conversion rate to 25% to 30%, the result can get better and better. So that's how you can calculate your daily budget you need to spend per day on Google if you want to receive certain number of phone calls per day. So again, if you guys want to know how I doubled the number of phone calls I get by using 2 strategies, you can click the link in the description below and I'll send that video for free. And thank you guys for watching this video, and see you guys in my other videos.